Hi here, Finn's here. I'm back for another video. It's Eurovision season, and you know what? It's that time, people, where I get to predict who will be making the grand final in Eurovision 2019. It's my qualifying prediction for the first semi-final of Eurovision 2019. Before the rehearsals, may I point out, yes. And before, actually, as I'm filming this date, I don't even know who's in the running order yet. I know which half, but still, at this time of filming, I don't know which countries are in the running order, so yes, that's predicting all that. But anyway, what I do know is which countries are in which semi-final and which half of the semi-final, and who's representing what country and everything like that. But I don't know what the staging is going to be like in Tel Aviv. I don't know yet what the running order is. So yes, I am going to be predicting who I think will be the 10 qualifiers from the first semi-final of Eurovision 2019. Now, I want to point out that this is kind of the weaker semi-final. I don't think this is completely weak, a complete weak semi-final. I think it's still a very good semi-final, and I do think compared to last year, the semi-finals are more evenly spread out a little bit. Sure, I think the second semi-final's a bit stronger, mainly because there are like more countries that have winners potential, but there's still a lot of good songs in this first semi-final, and there are a few borderliners as well, songs. So yes, I'm going to go through the countries who I think is going to qualify. So I'm going to start off with the 5 countries who I think are definitely going to qualify without a shadow of doubt. Whatever the running order is, I think they will make it. So these are the 5 countries who I think are most likely to qualify. First off, Cyprus. Cyprus, Tamto replay. That's why you call me, that's why you call me. Early in the morning, da 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 da. Replay. I know it doesn't go like that. Anyway, I don't know what I said there. But you know, Cyprus, it has to go through. I mean, it'd be a shock if it doesn't. I think even if it opens the show, it'd be a very exciting start to the show. Sure, Cyprus have kind of gone for like the winning form, winners formula. Well, not the winners, but the same formula they had last year. And, you know, yeah, a lot of people kind of compare it to Fuego. However, you know what? If it worked for them last year and it got their best result, I mean, at the end of the day, there's similarities to Replay and Fuego. Whatever it was called last year. Anyway, there's similarities, but I don't think it's like plagiarism or like... It sounds similar, but it's different. I mean, it could be a different staging anyway. But anyway, whatever happens, it's definitely qualifying. Who else is definitely qualifying? Portugal, yeah, Portugal's going through. Not a shadow of doubt, you know, it's so unique, it's so different. It has to go through. Iceland. Oh, Iceland. This has to be Iceland's year. They have to qualify. The crazy element alone has to qualify. I know it will divide people, and I don't expect it to get a very high jury result, but it will probably qualify. It might even end the semi-final, even. It would be quite a spectacular end, I'd say. Who else? Australia, yes. Zero Gravity. Kate really grew on me. I didn't really expect a lot from the audio cut when I first listened to it, but when I heard it live, I was really impressed. So yeah, Australia's definitely qualifying, and finally Greece. Greece have to qualify this year. It's so unique, so different from Greece, you know. Sure, it's not going for Greek elements, but it's taking a risk. I think it's going to be a risk well done. Yeah, I think she'll vocally live will be impressive. It will be impressive because, you know, I heard some of her stuff. She's really good. Catherine Dusk, I think her surname is. Anyway, so those are the 5. So Cyprus, Portugal, Iceland, Australia, Greece would definitely qualify in my opinion. Who's definitely not going to qualify? There's only one country I think has got a chance, probably got the less likely chance of qualifying. I have to say that is Georgia. Georgia, I didn't mind at first listen, but I think the problem is with Georgia is that they've gone with the same formula and same kind of sound they had last year, and that didn't work. And I think his vocals are a little bit shouty. I think this is better than Georgia's last entry last year, but you know what? When you can only pick 10 in the semi-final, I just can't. Yeah, I think Georgia's going to struggle. Unfortunately, yeah, I think they might have a chance of finishing dead last in the semi-final. But yeah, I think Georgia's definitely not going to qualify, unfortunately, this year. So that leaves us with 11 countries and 5 more spots in the grand final. So I'm going to talk about the other countries very quickly and who I think will be out those 11, which 5 will qualify. Let's start off with Slovenia. Well, you know, Slovenia this year, I think Slovenia couldn't have chosen a more boring song to go to Eurovision. I mean, the first 30 seconds when I first reacted to it, I thought this was interesting, unique. But yet again, I was hoping the song for 3 minutes was going to go somewhere and going to be very. It was going to build and it was going to go somewhere. And no, it's just Serbi, 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 Serbi. I'm sorry, there's nothing there going for it. I mean, there's no chorus, there's no build, there's no bridge, there's no key change, there's no change of pace. There's just nothing there. It's just the same very one going over and over and over again. It's so boring. I mean, I like the unique of the sound to it. And it's different, it might stand out. I mean, the staging was right. I mean, the couple themselves, the two of them, look like they're staring in each other's eyes. Well, he's playing on the cheap keyboard he's probably bought from the Slovenian charity shop. But, yeah, I mean, staging could be alright, but the song is just... Even this wall has more personality than Slovenia's song, I have to say that. But apparently lots of people love this song. For some reason. I know I will probably get a lot of stick. But yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. That sounds so British, not my cup of tea. But no. I just think it's a bit boring. Sorry. Belarus. Is he gonna like it? Is he gonna like it? He does like it. I don't think I love it, but I like it, Belarus song. It's Zina, who was actually one of the hosts for last year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Quite interesting, I actually found out. Like Polygenova. Polygenova? Yeah, Polygenova from Bulgaria. Anyway, but yes, Belarus. I like it, I don't love it. It's alright. I mean, it's pop, it's a bit generic pop as well, but it's a bit catchy as well. Is it gonna like it? I remember more that. I remember the Belarus song than the Slovenian song, I say that. Czech Republic, oh, Czech, you know, I actually quite like Mawawi. He's only a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. I mean, he can even sing live. I mean, in Ukraine, I mean, everybody was loving him in Ukraine. I mean, Jamala was dancing with him. Unfortunately, Ukraine's not taking part. I wonder what happened there. But anyway, Czech Republic, they can sing live. It's a really good song. I really think it's quite catchy. Oh, I hope they do well. Montenegro, it's such a guilty pleasure of mine. I just love it. falling, I'm in heaven falling. It's such a guilty pleasure. Sure, it's a bit dated, but I think they've got ethnic sounds in it now. I love the revamp. Serbia, Neva coming back. Fingers crossed, second time lucky. Let's just hope she's styled well this year for Serbia. Better than she was in Moya 3. And a nice Balkan ballad, I think. Finland, Darude, one of the big names to do Eurovision this year. Look Away. I think it's a good song. Hopefully it will be staged right. Poland's interesting. I think they've gone for like the 2014 Slavic girls a little bit, but a bit conservative, a bit closed, if you know what I mean. I mean, then I really hope they're going to be churning butter and washing clothes on stage, because they can't be singing "Oh yeah, fire of love" like robots, like the robots from Vienna in 2015. But no, yeah, I mean, yeah, Hungary. He's back from 2017. I prefer his other entry from 2017. Da 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 da. I remember that more than I remember this entry. Na 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 na. It's very nice, it's very emotional. I just don't think it's as good as last entry. Estonia's really good. It's got Da Vinci vibes. I wonder how they're going to stage that, because that national selection performance was very edited. And I'm sorry, that girl needs to go. That backing vocalist that kept on appearing needs to go. Needs to go. San Marino. San Marino's interesting. It's a country I wasn't expecting to like. Ending up, it's another one of guilty pleasure, I have to say. It's a bit dated, a bit cheesy, cliche, but I think still really sells it. Much stronger song than his last one. I didn't know. I think it's much better. And finally, Belgium. Belgium is gone for back to their dark, mysterious roots, which is good. And it's a really good singer. I like the build, I like the bridge. I came to fight, I came to dun 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 dun. Yeah, I like that. I just wish it had a bigger, like, climax to the song. I wish it had a bigger end, a big explosion at the end. Then when you see that box open, it's just over. You know, I would have liked a bit building, but I hope, fingers crossed, they get staging right. So who do I think will be the 5 qualifiers? I think. Who do I think is going to qualify? Belgium, I think, have got their mojo back. I think they're qualifying. Estonia's qualifying. Who else? Finland, I want Darude in the final. Who else? Oh, Czech Republic has to qualify. I'm rooting for them. I like Lake Malawi. And who's my borderline? I've got to give it to Serbia, because it's a nice Balkan ballad, and I want Neva to qualify. She didn't do it in 2013, so I really want, you know, her to qualify again. But yeah, it's going to be a really interesting semi-final. Anyway, comment down below who you think is going to qualify from this first semi-final. Did I get it right? Do you agree with me? Comment down below. And like this video and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. And if you're a huge fan of Slovenia's song, I'm sorry I don't agree with you, but maybe the song will grow on me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will be back for semi-final 2 predictions very soon. Until then, goodbye.